Hi, I'm Corey, and I'm about to turn this spent brass I just shot with my Springfield XDM 40 into more ammo, which is more fun for me. I'm in my basement garage. Since my wife has left for work, I've pulled my table out. You can see it has casters on it. I built this for woodworking about 3 or 4 years ago, modeled after a Yankee workshop project. A little bit different, but pretty much the same. This is my setup. This is not going to be where I reload permanently. I've got a room in my basement that I'm going to use. Just got to clean it up and get a bench in there. So temporarily, I've got this piece of plywood clamped to my table. 1/2-inch MDF. I think it would not support the torque that's going to be on this machine. So I've got it clamped down. This is the first time I've reloaded. I've got this lock and load kit, dirt cheap. It was an open box item, so I got it next to nothing. If it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Even though I've spent the last 3 to 4 weeks heavily researching reloading, the method, equipment, materials, things like that. These are the dies I use. 40 is what I just shot, so we'll be using that die. This is a dedicated decapping die. It's a RCBS. The red boxes are Hornady. 180 grain, jacketed, just target rounds. Blue dot powder, reloading manual, scales, powder trickler, funnel. These are just ammo boxes. I got my small pistol primers, and that Winchester box is what I just shot. It's 165 grain. That box cost me about $33 at Walmart, and I can reload that box for half that using the brass out of that box, the empty brass. Good set of calipers and reloading tray, and this is a powder measure dispenser. So with that, let's get to decapping these and prepping them for cleaning. This is the RCBS dedicated decapping die. I could use the Hornady decapping sizing die, but I don't want to run dirty brass through the sizing die. It could mess up the die, so I'm going to decap it, deprime it, throw it in the sonic cleaner. If I had a tumbler, we could just tumble it, but I really like the sonic because you can deprime it and it actually cleans the primer pocket as well. So with that, I'll show you how this works. There you go. Okay, the brass has been decapped. 32 of them. And you can see how dirty they are. So we're going to put them in the sonic cleaner. I've got my water already set up. It's a 40-to-1 mix of water and Hornady one-shot sonic cleaner, brass cleaner. So let's dump this in here. I'll set it down in the water. Plug it up. We're going to run this for a cycle of 480 seconds. see how they turn out. We're down to our last few seconds on that 480-second cycle. So let's check and see what we have. Still a little dirty, but better than it was. The primer pocket is a little cleaner. That one is fairly clean. Inside of that one's fairly clean. Okay. I think they need another spin, so let's set that up. 480. Turn it on. This thing does heat the water, so you can run it without the lid, but it does heat the water, so the lid would help retain some of that heat. This basket's a little hard to get out with one hand. It's a fairly tight fit. This is actually the end of the third cycle. I could have pulled them out at the end of the second cycle, but I chose to run them one more time. And look how pretty that is. The Hornady Sonic Cleaner done a very good job. I'll get these rinsed off. Okay. Shake most of the water off. We're going to dump these on the towel. And we're just going to kind of pat them dry. You can let these air dry. Sometimes, you know, I guess you would want to load them fairly quick if you're going out early. One thing I learned from my research is you can pop them in the oven. You can also use a heat lamp. So I'm going to put them in the oven on a slow roast until the water evaporates. Slow roasted brass is what's for dinner. Okay, just got them out of the oven, so obviously they're hot. Dump them back on this towel here. And let them cool for just a bit. I think my oven was just a little hot. You can see that some of them have like a hue on one side. I guess that's the pan side. But we'll let those cool and then we will continue on. These cool down really quick. It's been less than 2 minutes, and they're almost room temperature. So we're going to gather these up and take them back to the bench, where we will size them. The outside diameter of the case needs to be resized. We'll run those through the sizing die.